There are people who only like you because you're broke. So imagine you got a friend who works out a lot and they always invite you. You never really take them up on the offer until one day you're like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just go to the gym together. So y'all start working out together. And in the beginning, they're stronger, right? They're more experienced and they're always helping you, like teaching you how to lift and correcting your form and hyping you up. And that's because they're in the superior position. But then one day, something just changes. One day, you get stronger. You level up. You start lifting the same weight as them. All of a sudden, they're not the expert no more. Y'all are equals. What do you expect your friend to do? Be happy for you, right? What if this friend, instead of like hyping you up and celebrating your progress, they actually start downplaying it? Oh, you only did 8 reps, I did 12. I mean, that's cool, but you're not really strong yet. You sure you should be lifting that? You don't want to hurt yourself. And then one day, you outlift them. You hit a PR, and all of a sudden they're not coming to the gym as often. They're not really hanging out with you like that. Like, they being real weird. They start talking about how you just doing too much. You a little obsessed with the gym, and that's not what they on, like that kind of stuff. This happens because the relationship was never about mutual support. It was always about them being ahead of you. I've seen this happen so many times in relationships when money dynamics shift. As long as you're struggling, they can be seen as the provider, right? They're the savior, the hero. As long as you weren't making moves, right? They're the superior one. They're the responsible one. And they feel like that because in a way they felt like you needed them. But the second you start getting financially stable, start making smarter decisions, really breaking out of that struggle mentality, they feel threatened. That's because the relationship was built on them being ahead. Some people love being the one who know better when it comes to money. They're so happy to give all the advice in the world, but as soon as you start doing better than them, they get insecure. Instead of supporting the growth that you've shown, they start downplaying your wins and start making little comments here and there, those little jokes that's not really a joke because it's really how they feel, but they don't want you to know that. Yeah. They'll even accuse you of being the one that's different now. They'll go out of their way to sabotage the relationship sometimes, all because they feel some kind of way. This is why I always tell people to make sure that their relationships are equally yoked. And I'm not just talking about like intimate relationships either. I mean like with your friends, with your family. When I say equally yoked, I mean you need to make sure that this relationship isn't just working out because one of us is doing better than the other one and we like how that feel or they like how that feel. But I mean, like, do what you want though. It's your life.